Yeah, that was my first reaction. What the heck is going on here? Well, if you know me, I like to learn new stuff. And I keep my eyes and ears open. But this thing is not too subtle. I'm wondering how many in that last video that I did, it was a drone shot of my daughter's property here, had saw something kind of strange about that tree. I didn't know anything about camouflaged cell towers. Did you? Maybe common knowledge to some people, but well, it's a new one to me, so that got me thinking. Fake tree, cell tower, what? Really? So I looked it up. Sure enough, I guess they say that, well, if I understood right, Lyndon Johnson, his wife, Lady Bird Johnson, had a big program, something about beautifying the highways and byways and the landscape of America. And it was basically to combat all these billboards, along the highway. She thought it just looked terrible. So many advertisements and stuff. So when these towers came along, for cell towers and others, I guess, they evidently made a law that you have to beautify it. Can't make it look like a tower. So I looked it up in Google Images, and you can see all the different forms and shapes and objects that these cell towers are disguised as. Isn't that something? So then it made me take a closer look around this property. And let me just say that my daughter just bought this about 3 months ago. So she bought this 5 acres, and that's when she really pushed hard for me and Gloria to come in, move in with her, got land, got a big house, and also her brother, Andrew, who some of you know because he visited us in the Philippines at one time. So he moved in, we moved in, and surprisingly, it's working out really well. We all have our boundaries, we have our schedules, we get together, have our coffee. Except now, instead of just me and Gloria, me, Gloria, Tammy, Andrew, and our granddaughter, Neela, comes down, and we all chit-chat and have a little morning chat. It's fantastic. And then we all go our separate ways. But anyway, getting back to the cell towers, I started looking around, and one of the neighbors who came up the other day, I was chit-chatting with him, and he said, yeah, he said, see that big water tower over there? He said, that's a cell tower. What? Really? But anyway, you may want to look it up on Google, camouflaged cell towers. So let me say one more thing that may be entering your mind as it entered my mind right away. Oh my gosh, is it dangerous? So it so happened that Tammy had ordered AT&T, and the guy came and he said, wow, he said, that's quite a tree you got there. He knew what it was. And I said, yeah, I know it. I've never seen anything like that before. He said, I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do, if it's okay with you. He says, I've got an RF meter, which stands for radio frequency, which is what the cell towers put out, radio frequencies. He said, is it okay if I check the RF signal here in the house? I said, yeah, sure. I'm curious myself. So he got his meter, got new batteries in it, and he checked downstairs. It's 2 stories. Downstairs, upstairs. He said, that's amazing. He said, zero radio frequency waves inside the house. Of course, they are outside because of, that's the whole purpose. But inside the house, 0. I said, that's amazing. So I don't know, how they constructed the house, or I don't know the answer to that. But the main thing that I wanted to focus on was there may be some cell towers camouflaged in your neighborhood. If it's in the States, I assume. I don't know, maybe it's in Europe too, or Australia, Africa, all the continents. Let me know, because to me that's just fascinating. All this time, it's been there. We didn't know it, but now that our eyes are open, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. No, not at all. Especially since I was very curious about if there's any danger of being close to I don't know how much closer you're going to get than where we are. But according to these articles, no problem. No problem. Anyway, I'm having a great time here with my family. We still are going to take some recon runs into Mexico. We're really close. And I'll take you along with me. Thanks for coming to my channel. And I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.